So there's lots. Oh crap, crap, crap. No, 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 no. Oh. Whew. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, what is up? This is BayCraft and welcome back to BayCraft SMP. You have arrived at a brand new video. Last time on BayCraft we looked at some tools, some Tinker's tools. We talked about the smeltery a little bit. We talked about some upgrades that we were going to do to make our lives a little bit easier, and I feel like maybe I rushed through the tool making process just a bit. So what I am going to do, hey, congratulations, Stargazer just earned the achievement Stencil Worker. What I'm going to do today is go through the steps of actually making an item that I need, or would like, I should say, and would make our lives a whole lot easier as we gather resources. So I figured if I walk through the process one more time, it would make perfect sense, and then I could explain the smeltery a little bit better and explain these tools a little bit better, and then we'll make one other tool that will be really awesome for our mining experience, and I'll show you guys that as well. So what we're going to make is out of the tool forge, and what we're looking for is the, I believe it's called a lumber axe. Yeah, lumber axe. So lumber axe is a broad chopping tool. It can fell entire trees or gather wood in a wide range, and that is actually pretty awesome. So for the lumber axe, I'm going to need a, nope, that's a Bazal's rod. Okay, so this is the tough tool or tough handle. I don't know why these don't show. Hold on. I'm not really sure why they don't show me what they are, but that's a tough binding. This is the tough tool rod. This is a little oblong looking piece of something or other, and this is usually the head of the item. So let's go over to our patterns and see, do we have any of those? Okay, so we have a tough tool rod pattern. Awesome. We have the large plate pattern. Awesome. Now I don't think we have the tough tool rod. Hang on, let's go in here. Okay, so which one of these was a little oblong looking piece? Was it this? Okay, yeah, there you go. Broad axe head pattern. Okay, we are going to need one of those. Cool. And let's look at, we already have one of those. So we have that, we have that, we have that. We don't have the tough binding. There it is, tough binding pattern. Cool. So these four things are what we need to make the axe. So we come back over here, and you can go a couple of ways. If I'm going to make any of the pieces out of a material, a particular material, then I'm going to need a plate cast for that. To make the axe quick, like what we're going to do over here is, I think what I'll do is I won't need this because I am going to go ahead and pour the head, and I am going to pour, or this is a plate, and I am going to pour the head. I think I'll make the binding and handle, well, I already have a, oh, that's for my next item. Let's see, maybe I'll make the handle out of obsidian, so I don't need this because I already have the pattern. Remember, when you use when you use this pattern, you actually use a piece of stone or something to make the rod, and then you take the rod over to this casting table, and then when you pour in some molten brass or aluminum or something, you make a cast. I don't need to do that this time because I've already got a cast. Hold on. Get out of here. Nope, not that. Get out of here. Those will go away eventually. Okay, so I don't need to do that because I already have the cast. So tough rod cast, just got to figure out what I'm going to make it out of. The head, I think the large plate cast, I think I know what I'm going to make that out of. The broad X pattern, I think I'll make it out of the same thing. So Look, right now it looks like what we're going to need is some obsidian. Happen to have some. It should, let's get 2 just in case. Okay, so to do this, take your pattern and the stone that you're going to use. So tough binding and obsidian. Can I not do that? How many does this take? Oh, it takes 3 material. Okay. I was like, how come that's not working? Ah, it's fine. We needed 3 material. Well, oh, there it goes. Okay, so cool. So now I can take my tough binding and get rid of that. We don't need it right now. And then we still need a broadhead axe pattern. Okay, so we're going to need to make one of these, and I'll just get to show you that. So I need 1. Wow, it took 8 pieces. You can see how the material cost 8 pieces. So it took 8 pieces of cobblestone to make this one broadhead axe. And we'll go ahead and set it down here. And then we'll come over to our smeltery and we'll try to find a cheap material to actually melt it out of. I only have 6 ingots of aluminum brass. I don't know how many it will take to actually make the pattern. Let's go ahead and try it out. Okay, cool. But we know that that's going to take, if we look at this, we know that it's going to take 8, material cost of 8 to make this thing. So this takes 8, this takes 8. So we got to figure out what we want to make it out of. Do we make it out of iron? Do we make it out of... I think what we do is we just make it out of iron because, to be honest, I can fix it with iron. And it'll be a pretty cheap build if we do it this way. So it's going to take a while to pour. It's actually having to pour out 8 ingots worth of material. So what you'll notice is when that's done, I think we had 24 ingots of iron. That's going to set up. We should have, what? Yep, 16 left. So we'll go ahead and take this item. We'll put the head in there, or the plate, I should say. And we'll go ahead and pour another one. Well, that's pouring. Oh, we are going to need a handle. Okay, so we got to think about a handle. What kind of material? I wonder how much material it takes for the handle. Okay, this should be done now. Take that and that. How many does it take? Can I put that in my hand and look at it? Okay, it takes 3. Takes 3 material for the rod, so that shouldn't be a big deal. Let's see what we have 3 of. That would be a pretty cool handle. Okay, I could make it out of cobalt. Might be a waste. Do I have any alumite? It's probably a waste to make it out of alumite, but I have plenty of it and I can make some more. So let's go ahead and make... Well, actually, hold on. Let's be smart about this. What is our... You know what? Heck with it. Let's just make it out of manulin. Yeah, I got manulin. I got plenty of manulin. Let's make it out of manulin. Might be a tiny bit of a waste to make it out of manulin, but I tell you what, it's going to be a axe that will basically be awesome. So as far as awesome axes go, I don't even know if that's a thing really. So put these in here. So now you guys got to see a little bit of how you have to go through in a couple of stages and make tools. And it might seem a little bit of a waste of time to do it that way, but the reality is when you go to fix these tools, they're a lot easier and a lot less materials to fix. So and a hatchet may take you what, like 3 iron to make, but an iron wood axe like this may only take you 1 iron to repair. So your upfront investment is a little bit more. And the other cool thing is, let's call this the woods. Whoops, I gotta click up here. Let's call this the Woodsman, because that's a cool name. Not on all caps. Why didn't you guys tell me I was doing that? Can I not put a space? Did I not just put a space earlier? Was there not a space? What is happening right now? Hold on. This thing's acting all goofy. Oh, there's not going to be a... Oh, there it goes. Wow. Okay. The Woodsman. Cool. Make the axe. Boom. Just earned the achievement Pro Tinkerer. That's pretty awesome. And while we're here, we'll go ahead and make the other thing, which was a bit of a surprise, but not really. Manual and tough rod. we'll use these 2 plates and a cobalt hammer. So I made it all out of cobalt, and let's call this the I'm really bad with clever names. Hammer time. Boom. Okay, sweet. So now we have ourselves a couple of really cool tools. Let's throw this obsidian back. Where'd I put that? I really got to work on my how I basically have all this stuff sorted out. So one thing I mentioned last time, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that too, is called just another better barrel. And we used it right now for cobblestone, which is awesome because you can see right now this barrel has 9 times 64 and plus 6. Hold on, we got somebody talking to us. That's Stargazer. So what we're going to do is make another barrel, and we'll put some other material in it, and that way we can kind of keep these things sorted out. Figure we'll just go ahead and throw some netherrack or something else in it. I'm not really sure, dirt or something, but I'll show you guys how to make this barrel because they are really handy to have around. Okay, so we're gonna make another barrel. Here we go. If we go into here, and how you start with the barrel is you take your wood, and we're gonna need a chest, just a regular chest. So we make 1 chest, and then we're also going to need a slab, half slab, so we need 1 of those. Put the chest in here, and then when you surround the chest with wood, right? So it's kind of like, here's your storage area, here's the outside of the barrel, and then here's the top slat. Put that there. Boom, we got ourselves another barrel. So that's really cool. Like I said, they're really useful, and we'll go ahead and fill this one up. I think we have a visitor. Here. Anyways, okay, so we made a new barrel. Go ahead and place it down, and then we can grab our items and put them in our hand. Cool thing about this is, watch. Okay, so I only need 1 of them in my hand. We'll jam it here. It's going to automatically populate it with the next stack of material I had, right? That wasn't in my hand. It's up here. But watch. Boom. I can't remember which mod is actually governing that part of it, but that's okay. So now we've been able to put our netherrack in there. So now we have a barrel full of netherrack. And anytime I click, whether it's with, see, so the netherrack is not in my hand. Oh, I thought that would work. Sorry, I guess that's lame. It didn't work at all. Anyways, there we go. So the netherrack, now we have 2 barrels. Cool thing about barrels, and I don't know if I showed you this guys already or not, but I will show it to you again if I didn't. Cool thing about barrels is you can make a dolly, and then I can pick up an entire barrel. Now, when you do this, you'll move with some kind of a status effect. Like right now I have slowness 2 and mining fatigue while I'm pushing the dolly around. So I kind of move slowly. It doesn't move really well. I don't know why that door is not closing. That's super lame. Now something's going to come in here and jump me, but anyways, so you move with slowness, and then you right click and you can put it down. It'll always put the thing down facing you. And the really cool thing about the dolly is not only can you move barrels, but you can also move full chests. So we can look in here and see this thing's got all kinds of junk in it, but then I can take the dolly, right click on it, and boom. So it makes moving chests, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. That door won't close, and I don't know why. Break that. Why isn't that door closing? That's odd. Ah, there it goes. Wow. Okay. Must have been glitching out a little bit. That's fine. So, we got the barrels. We made this awesome axe and this hammer. I'll show you guys the hammer in a minute, but while we're here, let's go, or I'll show you the axe here in just a minute. For while we're here and while it's nighttime outside, let's go do a show you why the hammer is very awesome for mining. So for that, we're going to run down here in the steps, and we'll just pick our next spot to sort of start an impromptu mine. And you guys are going to see right away that this thing is well worth its weight in gold. It's why I did use a very expensive material to make it out of, but I'm just trying to think where a good place. Let's see what level we're on here. We're on 50, so let's drop down a little bit further. maybe here. 38. Let's go down to maybe about 25, 20. Okay, so reason why this thing is cool is because, let's turn this off. Whoops, get out of there. Turn this off so you guys can see. When you use the hammer to mine, you guys ready? Boom. Yeah, that just happened, right? So what it does is it actually breaks all of the blocks in a 9-block pattern. Yeah, right? Totally revolutionizing the mining. And look, we found some silver. Now, what I believe it will do is it will go ahead and break these, and it gives me all the ores. It gives me the coal, gives me the other ores, and it just breaks gigantic blocks at a time. So really useful. Oh, we found another little underground base here. Or I don't know, maybe I have been here. Anyway, sorry. Let's grab this uranium. Now, what we'll do, that's uranium, right? Oh, it went in my other backpack. So what that allows us to do is we'll be able to break blocks quick. We'll be able to make massive mining tunnels really fast. It's another reason why you need the backpack that we have, because what will happen is you will run out of space to store stuff very, very quickly. So, okay, well, this is a cool little underground space, and we're getting a lot of these essence of ore berry bushes. Let's go ahead and grab these up. I don't want to break that. Oh, stop doing that. But I think we need to break these. Get out of there. Let's see, what do we use? Our hand? I can't remember what we used to break these. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, give me that. Nice. I think if I touch these, it will hurt me. So, what was up here? Anything cool? Looks like I've been here, or someone has. So, we'll come down in through here and we'll scoop up a bunch of cool items. But again, I just wanted to show you the hammer and why it is pretty fantastic. We'll just break a few more spots here. One thing we're going to do though is we're going to fill up on, oh, I should have broke that Certus quartz with my pickaxe. The only thing it won't do is when you're using your hammer, if your pickaxe would give you, let's say your pickaxe would give you anything special for breaking it, like a fortune or something like that, the hammer won't do that necessarily. Now I could add some items to it, modify it. We'll get into modification a little bit later, maybe on the next episode, because I am going to continue to modify the current sword that I have and the current pickaxe that I have. Putting some modifications on there is a good way to make the items that you have more effective and even do more of a good job for you. So I saw some redstone down here and I'm really interested in it. Tons of quartz. Oh, I brought that with me, and I didn't mean to bring this dolly with me either, but let's block up some of these waters, because chances are they're going to cause us a headache. That way we'll know that we did that. There won't be any doubt about the fact that we broke that. Good news is too, we found some more lava, which seems scary, except to be perfectly honest. What is that? Aluminum ore berry bush. Neat. So the reason lava is good is because we have these machines, and right now we're using lava as an excellent source of energy for those machines. So good to have the lava. Let's go ahead and see if I can grab these up. Could. Now can I take the bush? Yes. I don't actually even know what the point of all these bushes is yet, but that's yellowite. I don't know if we need yellowite or not, but we'll take it with us just in case. See if this water will continue to go away. Sweet. Is that gold? Okay, a little gold. That's not bad. Could definitely use some gold. Gold is useful for a couple things, and one of them definitely is for the ability to... why is that? Oh, I was like, man, I am glitching out big time because it wasn't giving me anything. Wow. Thanks a lot, server. You guys watch me break those blocks, right? So anyways, the gold you can use for a couple different reasons. One, for some enchanted apples, which is possible coming up. Two would be I can make some different materials which are actually good for making casts out of things. Remind me to come back down here and show you guys how I break obsidian without using a block, or without using a pickaxe, I should say. I made an item before called a terrain smasher, and it was pretty awesome in gathering up some obsidian last time. So I'll show that to you. Dense gold. Those dense ores drop more than one ore per each. So where I break a dense ore, I might get 2 or 3 of the 2 or 3 of the ores out, and then whoops, there's some water. I don't know why that's not. Oh, there it goes. No. Oh, that was trying to walk. Let's see, where is that water coming from? Is that the source block? That is the source block. Let's break that up real quick and then we'll be good. Well, we just covered up the rest of that lava, which is safer for now, but then now we're going to have a bunch more obsidian to deal with, so. Break this up. There's some more gold. Let's throw these torches down so we don't get jumped too badly while we're down here exploring. Diamonds. I wanted to get excited, but I'm going to tell you that I've been trolled more times than I care to admit. By which one is it? Either aluminum or silver, or maybe both of them. Yeah, see, look, right? Those look like potentially more diamonds, and they just definitely are not. So there's lots. Oh crap! No! Oh, whew! Oh my gosh! I almost killed you. Wow. Let's go down here and break this dude and get ourselves some diamonds. Oh wow, dense diamonds. Nice. We are getting diamonds left and right. Why didn't you take some of those? Scared me. Wow, that was pretty awesome though, dudes. Okay, let's see how many we got, because that was a haul of diamonds. How many did we get total? Oh, that's not my diamond backpack. I get confused about which backpack does which. 17 diamonds from that little haul. Nice. So you guys saw that even this, is there lava under there? Even this pickaxe gives me more than the normal amount of items, which is awesome because yeah, I was able to get more diamonds than I would have even gotten from just digging them up normal. So I'm not going to take the time to get all this stuff. I'm getting this lapis and some of the things that I really want because lapis is a great thing for modifiers. Redstone is awesome for modifiers. Diamonds are useful for modifiers. So it's not really that diamonds aren't as worthwhile as they once were, but I can definitely tell you that in modded Minecraft, diamonds are still cool, but they are not the coolest thing going. I can tell you that for sure. So let's pick a tree. Okay, this tree will do. So I went to the trouble making a lumber axe, which is a little bit slower to cut the tree down. I see you over there, dude. What are you doing? Huh? You can't be here, buddy. Yeah, zombies, death. Anyways, the lumber tree or lumber axe will use the woodsman, and you guys will see why. It takes a little bit longer to cut it down, but what happens is it breaks the entire tree. Well, it's supposed to break the entire tree. That's interesting. Let's try it on one of these. See what happens. This is a lot of wood, so let's just see what happens. Holy crap! Yeah, okay, so that worked. I don't know why the first one didn't work, but you guys just saw that happen. It took me longer to gather up the stuff that flew everywhere than it did to cut the tree down. What you'll notice is we just picked up like over a stack of wood just now. Well, I had some, I guess. I don't know how much I had, but Anyways, so as you might guess, that makes chopping trees down a whole lot faster. So this axe will basically last me forever, and on top of it basically lasting me forever, it will also cut trees down with a quickness. So anyways, I will tell you what, guys, I'm going to run back up to the base. I am going to leave you guys here for now. I do appreciate you tuning into the episode. That is awesome. I always do appreciate it. If you like what you've seen in this episode, please do mash that like button. I do appreciate that. I love the comments that I'm getting. I'm getting tons of feedback from friends and fans alike with regards to the series. I cannot ever go through doors. It is a challenge that I have, and it's ridiculous. But again, I am appreciating the comments. They're amazing. Mash that like button and subscribe to the channel. And when I catch you next time, BayCraft SMP, we will look at some other tools and some other neat tricks that we have up our sleeves. But for now, this is BayStared, and I'm out.